Alright, let's continue, everybody. We gotta go back to Niaz. Niaz? One of the... however you want to fucking pronounce it. Anyways, Malxar, Niaz. It's just... hopefully these people aren't tearing each other apart. Though I have a sneaking suspicion things are not going to be all fine and daisies out here, are they? Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Zeugles are inside the city.
I don't know if it was the Dahnans or the Renans who did it, but someone must have let them in.
But how? The Renans can't control them anymore, right?
We've got to figure that out. And get rid of all the Zeugles in the city.
There are too many for us to split up and fight in groups.
I'll take a look around.
Oh, right. If you turn invisible, you can walk right past the Zeugles.
Go ahead, but be careful.
I'll be fine.
Now then, let's hunt some Zeugles.
Here we go.
Just what were they thinking letting Zeugles into the city?
I'm sure they weren't thinking that far ahead.
Well, they should have. Now they're putting their own people in danger.
We've got to take care of it ourselves.
And unfortunately, the desire for revenge or retribution far goes beyond anything that could be considered smart.
No sooner said than done.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm worried about Nasamil. Let's finish this.
Indeed. We need to get this situation under control.
Right. There's only...
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Nice.
What about Nasamil? Did she go already?
I think so.
Let's hurry before she gets too far ahead.
So what? These guys
A
just
Zeugel body. Not just that.
It can't be. The hollowing?
Oh shit! I was right. It was that puddle nonsense. God damn it! How? What kind of fuckery is going on here?
Zeugel carcasses and the hollowing. What happened?
That brat. That damn Renan Lord's brat. She dissolved the Zeugles in a flash and then...
You're saying Nasamil did this? The dead Zeugles? And the Hollowing too?
The hollowing is what remains after matter has been stripped of all its astral energy. Nazamil gathered astral energy for a powerful astral art before. So maybe...
Hollowing in this city? This is not good.
we should hurry and catch up with her.
Oh, so she's just straight out just sucking the astral energy out of shit. That's intense.
Renans really want to fight so badly. They're willing to expose their own people to danger. I refuse to accept the idea that things were peaceful back when we were oppressed by force.
More of the hollowing. And another
Oh,
body.
fuck.
At least Nazamil is trying to save these folks, right?
Yeah.
And if she doesn't know what the hollowing is, she might not know any better.
Is Nasamil in there?
The trail of hollowed leads into the plaza. She must be...
We've got to hurry. Out of our way, damn it!
Oh boy, I love this.
We have to get to the plaza. Stay out of our way!
Don't get reckless. Focus on the enemies in
Bitch, you don't get reckless. Well, I guess that's my fault. I fucking didn't listen to you, so... I guess I have it coming. Oh, you're gonna bring me back? No, you're not. I'm gonna bring me back. I don't need you. Fuck you.
There's more of them?
It's like they're being drawn to the plaza.
Could whoever's responsible for this also be there?
I believe so. Nazamil is likely there as well. Stand back.
Wouldn't that be great if, like, one of the lords somehow did not die? It's her fucking dad, isn't it? Her dad's probably fucking alive, causing all kinds of bullshit. God damn it. Don't know why I wasted my time. That was silly. There we go. Okay, so we're just forcing me into a really shitty situation, aren't we? Oh my god. Can we stop? There we go. Okay, that's not cool. Yeah, nope, 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 nope. Absolutely not. Nope. Not this fucking guy. Not if I can help it. Excellent. Fantastic. I love it. God damn it. Fuck. There we go.
Scarlet Inferno! Shine your radiant light! Of regeneration! I'm not done! It's over! Demon Fang! I'm ready!
Nice. Very nice. Alright. Can't wait to see what kind of fuckery's going on now. I bet you there's a lord alive. There's gotta be. They're the only ones who would exploit this shit. Never mind.
She's a monster. She melted it.
Just stay back! Are you okay?
Alphen.
Hold your fire! Nazamil saved your lives!
The hell she did? She's a monster.
How could the hero of Dahnan defend this abomination? I don't get it. Whose side are you on anyway?
Are you okay, Nazamil?
Well, if he refuses to do it... I don't get it. Why would the hero...
How dare you?
What the hell? Why are you turning on us?
We're not the enemy. That thing's the one you should fight.
I fought to save the oppressed. I fought to save all the innocent people of this world. If you would stoop so low as to harm an innocent... You are my enemy!
Were you able to find out who could have let the Zeugles in?
It was those men in the plaza. They burned some kind of incense that attract Zeugles. Where would they even get something like that? For now, most of those behind the scheme have been detained. I owe you.
Dahnans are one thing, but can you even catch Renans?
You may find it hard to believe, but there are Renans that don't want to fight. But more pressing than that
Is the hollowing, and everything that happened at the plaza.
yes. Rumors are already spreading like wildfire throughout the city. About Nazamil and Alphen both.
Alphen.
I ended up drawing my blade on those that turned to me for help. I used force on people who thought differently from me, just like the enemies we all fought against. But what choice did I have?
I think it'd be best for you to leave Niez for a bit. Just until things cool down. I hate to say it, since I'm the one who called you back here and all.
But why? Alphen saved my life. He didn't do anything wrong. Nazamil. Why is Alphen the one being punished? Why not me?
It's okay. It isn't Bayfon's fault.
But...
It's fine. I'll do as you say, and leave for a while.
I'll tell everyone what really happened. How none of you are to blame.
it doesn't make any sense.
We rushed to their aid, and this is how they treat us?
Enough, Law.
It would be too difficult to reach another city at this hour. Camping might be our best bet today.
Don't you love it when the heroes are the ones that look like the bad guys? And I can't even really blame Alphen for how he acted, honestly. It's gonna get kind of infuriating after a while when you keep on helping people and they keep biting you for it. It's like, you know, at some point you have to kind of just say, okay, if you fuckers don't want to try to get along, then fuck you. Do it yourself. Like, I can only tolerate this shit for so long before it just becomes annoying. Frankly, I would be a little bit less angry about it if these people had just, you know, realized, like, oh, hey, maybe... Like, on one hand, I can kind of forgive them because it's like, okay, generational trauma can't just be forgotten, right? And this is actual generational trauma. But here's the thing, though. What trauma do the Renans have to deal with? Like, don't get me wrong. I get the fact that, like, Renan society isn't great for Renans. But fuck, you guys weren't slaves. What the fuck are you upset about? I don't know. I just don't find it very reasonable for them to look at Dahnans and then be upset when Dahnans take that shit out on them. I'm sorry, you can't do that. That's not how this works. I'm not saying violence is ever a good thing. I'm just simply saying that you can't play the victim when you've been on top of the game. You've been on top for so long.
Indeed, that does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
This was on the ground. I didn't know.
About Niez and the hollowing? Of course you didn't know. We never told you about it.
But those people hate Alphen now.
It's not your fault.
But
If anything, it was my fault. This happened because I couldn't control my anger.
you didn't start it. They were going to hurt Nazamil.
Unfortunately, if you favor either side, the other will hate you. If you treat them equally, then they both will. People have strong opinions when it comes to the blazing sword. Pleasing everyone will hardly be a simple matter.
What about you, Dohalim? As the final lord, you're in a similar position, don't you think?
True. Some turn to me for help, while others despise me. All simply because I am a lord. But compared to the symbol that Alphen must bear, my burden is quite light.
People can be entitled about these kinds of things. If they assume someone is there to help them, they're doubly disappointed when that's not the case. In that, Dahnans and Renans are the same.
So, what will we do now?
Let's go back to beset for now. We can decide whether to divide up or not once we get there.
Oh, I was expecting him to say something. I mean, sure, I'll cook. Fuck it. I got nothing to lose. Not too sure about just like eating grilled mushrooms alone.
It's so noisy. Is it morning already?
Wake up, everybody! Hurry!
What's wrong?
Nazamiel's gone.
What?
You sure she's not just taking a walk around while invisible?
Apparently not. She left behind a letter.
To my friends.
My first friends. It made me happy that I could help all of you. It made me happy to earn your praise. I don't want my friends to be sad. I don't want anyone to hate you. You all taught me that my power can be of use. So, I'm going to see if there isn't something I can do.
What is this? What are you planning on doing, Nazamiel? Somewhere nearby, aren't you? Please say something, Nazamiel! Nazamiel!
Ah, cool. She left. Great. Lovely. Love it. Fantastic. Good job, Nazamiel. Really fucking me over. Oh!
It's been weeks.
Oh, no.
We're still searching for Nazamiel, using beset as our base of operations. She was so happy to finally make some friends. Where could she be? What is she up to? Wherever she is, regardless of how much we continue to search, we still haven't managed to find a single trace of her. And, once again, I find myself... She was spotted on Treslita Highway, correct?
Yes, but we don't know that it was actually Nazamiel. All we know is that they saw a Renan-looking girl wandering around by herself.
I hope we find her this time.
Even if it isn't her, it's dangerous for anyone to be alone outside the city. Let's go.
I mean, okay, I have a question. What do I mean by a Renan-looking girl? Because I have yet to understand what the difference is visually. Like, if I look at this girl, she doesn't seem all that different from anyone else. I don't understand what the difference is. It used to be, I thought it was the weird orb thing they had, like, in their skin, right? But you don't see a lot of Dahnans with those. Some Dahnans do, but that was only really the slaves that had
I wonder what we'll
those.
find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Well, I don't really see a difference between Dahnans and Renans. I mean, we know that Dahnans and Renans aren't technically different. Like, they're the same. All Renans are just Dahnans. Like, that's all there is to it. They're basically the same people. But apparently you can tell them apart. And it's not like she's dressed up like Renans are. She doesn't wear the same clothing. So that's
Around
not what
here?
separates
I
them.
think so. The people who saw her were a little fuzzy on the details.
Let's expand the range of our search a bit.
Zeugles are still pretty common out here. We'd better find her soon.
Look! There's someone over there!
Yes, but it isn't Nazamil.
Well, let's go take a look anyway.
Uh-oh. Okay, whatever you're mad about, it wasn't me.
This kid's mom? I'm glad everyone's all right.
Are you going to kill us now?
What? No.
What?
Or are you going to take my daughter away and brainwash her?
Wait, it's not like that.
Lies! I know who you are. The blazing sword of Dahna is here to oppress us. And if we fight back, we die. I've heard it all.
I mean, we didn't kill everybody. Come on, that's a little bit over the top.
No, listen.
I never should have come here. I'm leaving.
Wait, you...
Don't come any closer!
Fuck them. Tired of getting spit on.
That wasn't Nazamil.
Seemed like she wanted to move to Vicent, but in the end, she probably wouldn't have been able to fit in. I feel sorry for her child. Are you okay?
This isn't the first time this has happened. Let's go back to Vicent.
What was up with that woman and her daughter? And here we were worried about them.
It's all right, Law.
Even knowing how deep-rooted the conflict between Renans and Dahnans is, it's still difficult to accept that some people just won't listen.
Right. Putting all the blame for what happened on one person? It's irrational. It's too bad that wasn't Nazamil, but at least we know for sure now.
Yeah. Let's head back to Vicent.
I mean, I'll be honest. You can't. I mean, to be fair, with all due respect, when the Renans think of like the liberation of Dahna, they're gonna think of Alphen. I mean, wasn't that the main thing people heard? Some jackass with a jackass without an iron mask or a blazing sword going through just slaughtering people. We did a really good job at it too. Like we killed a lot of people.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
You've been looking a bit blue these days. Want to talk about it?
Well, you know how for the past year I've been traveling with Shion? Without settling down in any one place like the rest of you?
To seal up the mausoleums, right? That's something only you guys can do.
The reason I didn't stay in cities for long was because I wanted to avoid people.
Because everyone's either calling you a hero or a destroyer, right? That's why you exploded in Niez, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted to protect Nazamil, but it wasn't just for her. A lot of that anger was for my own sake as well.
But what else could you do? Any way you look at it, they were in the wrong.
Even so, I should have handled it better. If I hadn't lost control and caused this whole mess, Nazamil wouldn't have run off.
Look, I get why it's bothering you, but that doesn't mean...
It's not just her, is it? I get the sense that behind all this, you're actually anxious about your future.
Alphen's future? What are you talking about?
You really are perceptive when it comes to other people.
If people could be perceptive about their own business, no one would ever have anything to worry about.
No doubt. You're right, though. I'm in this mess just handling my own problems. I worry I'm not ready.
Regardless of what anyone says, it's your life. Don't let your future slip away from you. Or perhaps I should say, your future together?
Wait, that's... you mean Alphen and Shion?
Spluttering like a fish is not proper decorum, young man.
You're not even that old!
I'll still have to think it over and choose for myself, but I do feel better now. Thanks, guys.
All right. Don't know how you plan on finding a girl who could just turn invisible.
How many times do I have to tell you? We cannot allow that!
What's wrong with asserting a right that I obviously have?
Not again.
Ah, come on, guys. Seriously? Good lord.
Fine. If it's come to this, I'll use my astral arts to show you who your master is.
Enough!
Why, you insolent!
This man wishes to emigrate here, but is demanding preferential treatment because he's a Renan.
That's not how things are done here. Did you come here without knowing that?
Lord Dohalim. I had heard talk, of course, but I considered the rumors too preposterous to believe. So, it's true. The Blazing Sword and the Lord are working in league with one another. What an affront to our people!
Thank you for your help. He wouldn't listen to reason.
Lately, more and more Renans and Dahnans are acting like that.
It's true. I'm trying to think of solutions, but it's a very delicate situation.
Oh, one other thing. Droshin from the Department for Welfare was looking for you all. He says he has something to discuss.
Alphen. It's difficult to receive such hostility from a stranger. I know I've experienced it myself, but...
Don't worry.
Nazamil, where have you...
Be patient. Just for a little longer.
Nazamil, come back! I want to talk...
Nazamil was right here. Maybe we can... it's no good. There are too many people.
What did she mean by be patient? And why appear now of all times?
We spent so long searching for her. Was she actually watching us the whole time?
Wouldn't be surprising. When you can be invisible, you can literally be anywhere.
Please forgive me for summoning you all. I was hoping I could ask you to deliver a personal correspondence to Sisluden.
A delivery? Isn't that a job for the Service Corps?
Usually, yes. Truth be told, they aren't too fond of the Corps over there as of late.
Really? The letter is for Bregan of the Silver Swords, right? I can't see him being upset about it.
He isn't the issue. It's the citizens of Sisluden. They're not just wary of Renans, but Dahnans too.
Makes sense. It is Cislodia after all.
I see. And you've come to us because you think no one would risk interfering with us. Is that it?
Yes. Of course, I don't think such a task would require all of you to carry it out.
What do you want to do? It's possible Nazamil will come back here.
Judging by that interaction, I don't think we'll see her again. Until she's ready. In which case, it's meaningless to continue searching for her. I think we should stay together so we're not apart when she returns.
But...
What Dohalim says makes sense. Besides, we've been trying to find Nazamil for a while. It would be good for you to focus on other things for a bit.
Yeah. Alright then. We'll make the trip to Sisluden.
Thank you so much. Here is the letter.
So what's this correspondence about?
It's a formal letter between autonomous organizations.
If only we could use Renan communication equipment.
True. There's so many Renan machines we've been unable to use since Lenegis collapsed.
Oh, Hootle? What? Did Hootle do something?
Oh no, it's fine. I was just surprised to see him appear out of nowhere. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Shion, do you still have some of your anxieties from when you had your thorns?
Yeah, I guess. Sometimes I still panic when someone approaches me too suddenly. You know what they say about old habits dying hard.
Right. That must be difficult.
But overall, I've gotten pretty used to physical contact with others. It makes me happy more than anything.
The joy of human contact. Hearing that from you, of all people, makes it sound all the more wonderful.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And also, I think it's easy to forget as you grow older, but just the warmth of another can be really comforting. It's cold in Cislodia, but when I hug Hootle tight, it warms me right to the soul.
I remember how, whenever I was feeling anxious or when times were hard, my brother would silently rub my back. The warmth of his hand told me that everything was going to be all right. It was reassuring.
Yeah. It's a way of communicating without words, isn't it?
I've still only experienced that a few times, but I think I understand.
Well, for what it's worth, you're always welcome to hug me, or even just lean on me, whenever you want. You too, Rinwell.
Yeah, and the same goes for the two of you with me. You too, Hootle. Look, Xion. Kisara's waiting for us with open arms.
Really? Now? Well, all right then. I guess it'll help me get more comfortable with this sort of thing. Thank you. Both of you.
Anyways, everybody, I'm going to wrap up this episode with that, and I will see you all next time, everyone. Stay tuned. I'm signing out. Oh. A brand new window. Nice.